Happy Friday to you. Mayor Dan Pope here with a weekly update. I want to talk a little bit about city finances in this episode. You know, we talked a ton about it in the campaign, and you've heard me talk about it some since the election in May. But let's reflect back. We talked about making common sense decisions, and we talked about learning to say no and about having discipline to do the right thing and to have a plan and to implement that plan, and maybe to have a discipline to say that we need to drive that city truck or car another couple of years, that it's operating just fine, and we have better uses for our dollars. So a little bit of progress on this area. First of all, we've taken nearly $11 million in projects that were originally designed to be financed with debt. In other words, we were going to issue bonds, and we found a way to pay for those with cash this year. Nearly $11 million. Now, that's a lot of money, and you say, is there that kind of money laying around? No, it's not laying around, but our different funds have reserves, as they should. I mean, that's good management, but sometimes we need to put those reserves to work, and we can do that where we're over-reserved. We're able to spend that cash without putting us in a perilous position, and that allows us to avoid swiping the city credit card. That's not something that we need to do all the time. Certainly there is good debt. When we're buying, making investments in sewer projects and water projects that will last 50 or more years, it makes sense to finance that. Fire trucks we keep for 12, 15, 20 years. It makes sense to finance those. But a lot of things that we financed, it wasn't good business. And I applaud city staff, Mr. Atkinson, and most importantly, the council for the leadership of this or along this line. But we're trying real hard to spend the city's money like we'd spend our own money, because in essence, it is our money and your money. And we can't ever lose sight of that fact. Hope that's helpful. I'm sure you'll hear more about finances as we start working on the budget more this spring and summer. I appreciate each of you. Thanks for your prayers, your notes, and your good ideas. Have a great weekend.